This is an area that we'd started working on approximately 12 months ago. And this was a thicket that was just full of buckthorn, and it was impenetrable. Right now it seems open, but there was a lot of stuff in here that was 8-10 feet tall that we first cut down. We got rid of all those big ones first, and then we were left with is a ton of smaller ones like that, and throughout here, and in some cases multiples plants per square foot, 5, even 6, 7, 8. And by cutting them down in the fall, we had a pretty good kill. 50% of everything that we cut down died that same year. Now here's an example. There's 2 that were dead, just cut down at the ground. And then you have another one here. This is just a couple sticks. So just by getting rid of that, even by pulling it, is going to most likely kill it going into the winter. So that way you don't have to use any chemicals, and you don't have to bog down with each individual plant, because these thickets are the worst types because they're the most type of work. So the way we approach this is we'll cut the tops off, canopies, going into fall, and then come spring we'll see what died, and the next flush we'll cut off more growth, and we'll just progressively do that. We might do another one in the summertime, and then again come in the fall. So over a 12-month period, chopping these down takes a lot less time than cutting them all to the ground and dealing with them. This area right here has there's a guy that lives in the neighborhood that's really adopted this area, so he's cleaned this up over time, and just comes through here on a regular basis and cleans everything up. He cuts them all down individually. It's very time consuming, but it's what needs to be done ultimately. But that's after some of this stuff has been killed. So the next time he'll go we cut all this growth off, and he has substantial kill. And here's an example of one that's dead right there. And instead of a lot of these little ones, you'll see like the one's dead right there, then the top, cut those off. So we'll cut down a lot of that today, and then in the spring we'll take care of it. And even the flush sometimes isn't so bad. I'm usually stressed out so much it takes them a while to get going. This is a little bit larger one, about the size of a thick finger, and quite a bit of growth on the thing. But these right here, if you had time, you just strip them down like that, and going into winter, and there's a very good likelihood that that plant's going to die. It was already stressed, it was coming back, and you weaken it at the worst possible time. So dead plant. And that's the best way to deal with these big thickets. Cutting them down, pulling them inch by inch was going to be very problematic, and you're not going to be able to accomplish much. This way you can cover a lot of ground quickly, and then just look over a period of 12 to 18 months to cover a large area.